instead of having 2 games a day. The season was going at a progressively high rate until August hit. When August hit, players started to struggle as practices became more and games became less. Now they face the adversity of if they will ever play again. Obviously, the goal is always to finish out the season. That's the main goal. That's the main thing. We're always here to finish out the season. We're always here to have a good season and have a good run and make it towards the end of the line and be great at what we do. And, we want to fade off, hit the 3, bang, 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 dingo, dingo, dingo. This has not loaded in so long. I think we have a dead phone. Yeah, I think we might actually have a dead phone. They're completely dead. Now it's worthless. So before the playoffs even started, now that phone is gone. That was the 3rd phone that we added. It was with camera number 3. It allowed us to have different views of things. It was a great thing to add on. I really appreciate the 3rd view. 3rd view was brought last, obviously, but it's a great view. It really is. It's a great view. And look at that view. Yeah, we haven't had a game since long hair, huh? Jojo to Joshua, and back to Clyde, to Gainer, yes! What a dunk! That's funny. Gainer to Jojo to Joshua. We'll try that in real life, yeah. Let's do all 5 of us. Yeah, we will. Everybody gets the ball, yeah. Clyde to Robert to Gainer. Gainer wants to throw it. Lob to Joshua, back to Clyde. To Gainer, back to Bolino. Bolino to Gainer, yes! What a slam! Yeah, that's just confusing. How they do that. That's amazing. How they get that done. Robert to Gainer to Clyde to Joshua to Jojo, back out to Joshua. Oh. Gainer to Robert to Jojo to Joshua to Gainer, back out to Joshua. Nice. Good work. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Money. 1, 2, 3, win. Dun, ba-da-ba-bum, shoot. Da-da-da-dun, shoot. Da-da-da-dun, shoot. Ba-da-da-dun, shoot. Da-da-da-dun, shoot. Don't believe me, just watch. Shoot. Ba-da-ba-bum, shoot. Ba-da-ba-bum, shoot. Yeah-da-da-dum, shoot. Da-da-da-dun, shoot. Da-da-da-dun, shoot. Da-da-da-dun, shoot. Don't believe me, just watch. Shoot. Dun, da-da-ba-dun, da-da-da-dun, shoot, ba-da-da-dun. And 1, bitch. Listen. So when you're driving, let me show you something. You hit him, that's an offensive. But you go in on him, defensive. Because look, a ram sack like that is an offensive. But when you get a pull lateral like that, they're going to give you a foul. He has to initiate contact, though. You can't initiate contact. You have to just go up and then hit and bang. You just got to go up. Like, you can't, like, really draw a foul in this league. Like, that's a foul, obviously, because he made all the contact. See how you make a... That's how you draw a foul, right? So when you're going on James Jr., just remember that. And one. Yeah, like that. It has to really hurt. And one. Nice. Ah, damn it. No. Ah. Oh. Back up. Close down. Oh, nice. Pop out. Come on. Ah. Don't slip. You're hesitating. Lots of hesitation, not gonna work. Come on. Boom. Ah. 1, 2, 5 pitch. Didn't see a good shot. Yeah, nice. Good pitch. All right. Are you guys ready? Welcome to the stadium. Welcome to Miami Basketball Stadium here in Miami, Florida. We welcome you to an RBA basketball game to remember as we welcome you to the start of this game. Thank you for attending today. Let's go. Welcome to downtown Miami. It's been a while, hasn't it, Marv? Yep, 8 days to be exact. And we are back. We could have had the whole season done by now, but we had to get going on some other things. Dax, Lonzo, James Jr., and James Freeman. Gainer Paul, Clyde. And the start of this season, how it goes. Yeah! As Nova gets the jump and we begin. 1 game a week now. Dax 3, unable to that time. Rebound by James, and a foul is called by JoJo Johnson Jr. on the call, personal foul. Hey, wait. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Brown missed. Rebound again. On a drive. Couldn't get it. And a rebound by Bolino. Gainer for 3. No good. Rebound inside. And he gets a layup. Gainer Paul in the 2-point lane. Lonzo missed. Rebound by Robert Bolino. Bolino finds Clyde. 3! Clyde Newman. Dax Freeman for 3. Robert Bolino for 3. Dax hits a 2, yes. Dax Freeman for 2. Josh in the paint. Yeah. Joshua Alford for 2. James Freeman hits that 3. And they've been playing together for a long time. We're reviewing injuries, obviously, as you can tell. RBA banking system is on a go. They have started creating that. It's very interesting to witness. Miami and Boston are not in the same division, so you got to go to non-divisional series to watch and witness that. That will be added onto the non-divisional Miami and Boston series. They've only played once before, so we can witness what happened there then very easily. You just got to find that one game. And Miami leads series 1-0 to Boston. And then you got to put plus 4 points. So that could stay how it is. If Miami wins this game, no matter what, it'll stay how it is. If Boston wins, they got to win by more than 4. Robert Bolino, see the score right now? That's perfect for them to have an advantage. With standing-wise, these two teams are pretty close as well. All the RBA standings should be up to date with what we got here, LeagueLobster.com. Clyde 3, yes! Clyde Newman for 3! Do-do-do. As you see, the playoffs already getting ready to go, as Chicago and Charlotte already both got eliminated, I believe. I think Orlando won many games, and they eliminated them. Gainer Paul, Boston on a good start. Miami, if a win here, could get them over the board. They still have a lot of time, as Boston has 2 games left. I think they only have 1 after this. Robert, yeah, only 1. Miami has plenty of time. They have 4 games left. After this one, it'll be 3. So these two very fat rivals with each other, which means bulky rivals, means they're big rivals with each other. Jojo Johnson Jr. for 3. And they're very close in scoring as well. One averaging 114.9 is Dax. One averaging 114.3. Gainer for 3. Gainer Paul. And lots of veterans on this team. Dax, and he throws a foul. Dax Freeman. Miami already struggling here. So you see Boston here. Gainer, he doesn't even look twice. Robert clicks once, hit twice. Jojo Johnson Jr. hit 3, 1 twice. And then Clyde in the corner 2 times. This Boston team is so good at getting 3 composures in. I just love their naturality towards it too. Really great as Dax. Obviously, he's a wonderful free throw shooter. He'll make all 3. Here's Gainer. Dax on him. No good. Dax not on time. And second quarter we go. Gainer had a good shot, and James Jr. Dax was after him. He told James Jr. to come with him, and Jr. lagged, and it's the bad shot there by Gainer. And what could have happened is a rebound there, and then Dax a nice little float up scoreboard, but instead we got players sagging and not playing defense for Miami already here. And only the first quarter. That's very early to be doing that. Alford missed. Rebound by Nova. Nova had to have surgery after breaking his arm. It was only a crack, but it got worse during the surgery. Yeah, he shouldn't have to pay for that. they were saying that it was already that bad and that he was gonna break his arm in the next game, which was gonna be this one. So they decided that he can't take any offense to it. He said that he wanted it fixed before the game. So yeah, and then that had nothing to do with the delay of the game. They were gonna play the game without him. They were gonna have James at the 5 for this game, and he eventually ended up starting, which was shocking because usually injured players don't start. But it is coach's decision. Sometimes the coaches do forget. Paul, 3, no. Rebound again by Clyde. Alford in the paint, unable to. Joshua Alford. Dax for 3. Yes! Dax Freeman for 3. He's just been a superstar all year long, and I really love the way he plays, and hopefully he can end out the season really well. Clyde was about to get another rebound. There was Lonzo, though. Nova in the paint. Nice. Steven Nova in the paint. The slam dunk. Gainer for 3. Yes. Gainer Paul for 3. Lonzo, here he is for 3. Yes. Lonzo Brown. JoJo, pull up. Not that time off of James Freeman that time, though. So back to Boston ball. Yeah, this is an interesting game for obvious reasons. Alford inside. Alford still able to move his arm. JoJo and Steven were one of the unlucky ones. They will not be able to ever move it again without crackage. It's an area in the arm that's very, very weak. And once it snaps, it's gone completely. And it can't be fixed. And there's 3 bones in that arm. The olecrane, the ulna, the radial, and the humerus. And as Bolino hits that 3. And once that part that connects to each other is snapped, there's barely any chance of survival in that area. They do fix that bone up with pegs if they do have arm replacement, though. So Gainer Paul, he's actually one of the lucky ones. They do have arm replacement for him, but he does not want to do it. He claimed that he loves his arm how it is, and he won't replace it. You know, he can just take off the glove and it's the same thing, but he claims that it's not. He's had this arm for so long, and he'd rather just have it keep on getting patched up every once in a while, and he knows that he's old and he's not going to be playing for long. He might not even play next season if we have another season. And he doesn't care much. Dax, far ranged, couldn't get it. Clyde. And I would have told you he's the MVP if he got that one off. Yeah, sometimes he takes really awful shots like that. And, I mean, 13 player of the games, what do you expect? And they've played the least amount of games in the whole league. So, with the amount of games they have left, he can get to 17. And that's when, if this Miami team is able to go on that little run right there, it gets them to that level of 17 or 18 player of the games. I think 17, the max you can get if they win all 4. And remember that you win all 4 games, You're in a very good position if you're Miami. Because Boston only needs to lose one more. And they're playing a tough team for their last game. So just know that. Boston needs to win one more to clinch that berth. And Cleveland, if they lose even... I mean, Cleveland clinched the 3. They're not going to drop down. But Boston has not. They lose this game. They have an opportunity now to lose this series. And it could just go all haywire from there. Boston could drop to the 4. And then it's bad for them. That's that time. Bang! And these two teams might face in the playoffs. I mean, if Boston loses this game, Cleveland's definitely clinching the 3rd. Robert, no good. If not, it's not guaranteed anything yet. Dax, another 3. Bang! Another one. Clyde missed. Beep. And halftime we go. Miami. Dax with 2 fast 3-pointers. Look at him. He's mushing into the zone and going inside. And then he's finding a rhythm from his teammates even too. They're hitting 3s, slashing, and getting to the basket. But for Boston, they're really good tonight. Their 2 shooters are shooting the ball. And they're really able to manage around things, especially Clyde in those corners. So we'll see what happens. This young Boston lineup who might lose a lot in the off season, or might gain something a little bit in the off season, you know? They do have Jason Smart. He is reportedly going to start as their shooting guard next season. And he's done a good job with Boston as well. So, yeah, he kept his statistics up ever since he's been on this team. So, that's the most important thing for them, to keep his statistics up. I want to check if Boston is in the same division as Cleveland. No, so we got to go with Boston too here. Boston versus Cleveland. That's a very important series now. It's become a very important series, at least due to the factors. And head-to-head, Baltimore leads Toronto. I don't know if that's correct or not. 1-0. I don't know if that one's correct, because didn't Baltimore lose to Toronto in the season series? Or did Baltimore end up winning that? It matters what happened in the last game. Miami does have a tough last game too, so we will talk about that. Miami does have a tough game against Baltimore. That's not their last, but yeah, Toronto won it. So I don't know what that says there. It says Oklahoma City leads 1-0 in the head-to-head. Toronto scored more. They've allowed more, and their score difference is 200 points. So, first 8 teams to qualify for playoffs. Make it. Top 8 teams, not first, but whatever, same thing. Top and first is, I guess, the same thing. Yeah, Charlotte, they've sunk down a little bit. They can still get up there. I don't think they can. No, Orlando has to lose their last 2 games. We're checking on the Boston-Cleveland series, though. And Boston and Cleveland. Cleveland won 1-0 there, and then since it's a non-divisional, they only played one other time, and Cleveland won that one too. So you just gotta put Boston versus Cleveland beat Boston 2-0 season series. To beat Baltimore. And once again, Toronto and Baltimore are not divisionals. So they only play twice. Toronto won that one, and then here it looks like Baltimore won it. So that's 4 points there. And then Toronto versus Baltimore. Oh, yeah, Baltimore won the series, that means. So yeah, that's why Baltimore has that advantage over them. Yeah. They didn't score enough to beat them. Boston only has one more game left, and that's going to be against Washington. Miami, on the other hand, we don't know when the games will be. There's only so many left anyway. Cleveland, Baltimore, and Washington as well. So both of them play Washington. Neither one of them are in their division. So Miami's in another division. Boston's in the same division as Baltimore. So actually, Boston and Washington is going to be a pivotal game for them as well. Especially if they lose this one, it's not going to really matter too much because Miami and Boston clinched. Washington clinched too. New York and Orlando are what you should be worried about if you're a fan. I would be super worried if I'm Chicago because they only have one game left. And it's not a very easy one anyways. It's Cleveland. Still waiting for that score. So yeah, Garnett Jr., Organt, and Smart. As Boston starts it up. Smart hits a 3 to start it off. Lonzo inside, and he was slipping away, but got a nice layup in. JoJo missed rebound, no, this is a turnover. Dax Jr. for 3, Dax Freeman Jr. for 3. Dax Jr. preparing for Miami's future. He's a very good shooter. And this season he's really made a very good stretch to do better. Ryland, got beaten by the rookie, also known as his cousin, James Freeman Jr. Jack down the rim, and Jack, the older brother of the Freeman family, the James Freeman family. Robert for 3, no good. Rebound by Alonzo again, Inside. And good job, Alonso. And he's really meeting the rim tonight at a high level. He's a small guy and he's playing big. Nova, bad pass by Nova. It's all right. Deflection was by Dax Jr. Turnover was by Nova. JoJo down to Rambo. And that's what happens when your arm gets bad. Jack 3. No. On my JoJo again. Jason, nice pull-up. Jason Smart. Backup point guard was hitting good shots and making good threes. Nova missed. And Garnett Jr. with the rebound. Smart to Bolino this time. No good. Lonzo again. Another rebound. And these small forwards are getting really good at rebounding the basketball. I love how the game is evolving in this league. Garnett Jr. Nova the rebound. Finds Lonzo. Yeah! Timeout Boston. Lonzo Brown. Don't believe it. Just watch. Helping Miami take control of this game. Trying to get his team a higher seed in the standings. And Nova, you see he's struggling after an injury. See that arm? It's not really shooting as well as he used to. You can expect that, especially because he has soreness in his arm. He has a huge injury. It's a major injury. It's a major arm injury. He can't even move his arm anymore. At all. So you expect that, and he's making good plays. He's getting good rebounds. He's stronger. His arm got stronger with all that paste they put on it to get it to even be on his body again, be on his humerus again. He gets a good pat on the back. Yeah! They didn't even have to have the game until he got back. They were going to, and then they were like, let's wait a week. Not knowing when we were going to have another game. Always frightening. See what Coach Troy Diggins said? Right now, we're not hitting anything, and we're letting them score on us too much. We got to stop them, guys. They ain't good. Play good D. We're not going to hit any shots. At least don't let them hit anything either. Play good D on them. Let's hit some threes. Gainer going. Let's go. Gainer, Paul for 3. Boston all night has been doing well from the 3-point line. And always shooting well at that range. Lonzo again. Yes. Lonzo Brown. San Antonio wanted him earlier on in the season. Garnett Jr. off of James Freeman. Smart in the lane. Nice. Jason Smart. Getting around. And scoring. James for 3. Nope. Inside. James Freeman. Gainer 3, no good. Rebound Lonzo. Offensive foul. And he gets the call. And you see, that's a great example of an offensive foul if you're not understanding it still. I'm pretty sure everyone understands it. Look at how Gainer fell. And Lonzo didn't even make the shot anyways. Gainer. 3, yes! Older player on this younger guy. And he's hitting a lot of threes on him. James. Pull-up jumper. It's good. James Freeman. He's always been a threat. Last 10 years, he's been a threat in this league, and it's really nice to see him still be a threat. Offensive foul, Gainer Paul. And yep. Oh. Ryland for 3. No good. Rebound inside. Nice shot. Jason hits that 3. Dax couldn't get it. Jason down the rim. Beep. Oh. And that was going to be a buzzer beater. And you got to remember that. You got to let it go, and then we'll review it later. Like, we have a review system for a reason. We will check that clock as well. And we have a whole clock basis on that. So we just got to let that last 10 seconds, there's no putting anything into the scoreboard. It wastes time. And we need that accuracy, especially for the last 10 seconds. It's an RBA rule that they added. James Freeman Jr. going in for Lonzo Brown. Dax Freeman coming in for Dax Freeman Jr. The rest of everybody staying in the game. Bolino coming in for Gainer Paul. Robert Bolino will wait. Clyde Newman coming in for Jason Smart. Yeah, they did a bad job at getting their unit scoring numbers, so now they struggle with that, especially Orgont. He'll take a 3, yes. Marching Orgont. Look at that, a steal now. Bad pass. Down the rim, and there you go. Quick 6-0 run for Boston. All of a sudden. Beep, and Robert Bolino checks back in. We have ourselves a ball game now. And there's Robert. There's Clyde again. So only player that hasn't scored now in this game is Garnett Jr. James Freeman Jr. for 3. There's Garnett Jr. facilitating the offense. Nice. James for 3. Bang! James Freeman for 3. Clyde unable to. Bad shot. Next finds Ryland now. Another 3. Yes! Ryland Jr. for 3. Gainer, 22 points. 3, no good. Oh, look at that rebound by Ryland Jr. down the rim. Dax. Down the rim he goes. Robert to Gainer again. Gainer finds Robert for 3. Yes. Robert Bolino for 3. Johnson Jr. checking in. James Jr. for 3. No. Got the rebound though. No one got the rebound there. Unexpected there, and Clyde with a foul. Dex missed that first one. And that second one. Alford down the rim. Beautiful slam dunk by Joshua Alford with 3 minutes to go. James missed. Rebound by Garnett Jr. Robert for 3. No good. Rebound by James Jr. Jr. another three. Dax. No. Rebound inside. Unable to again. Gainer tries a foul inside. Beautiful lane layup. And Gainer Paul, 24 points. And he finally gets his teammate back into the ball game with that personal foul. Receive them. Johnson Jr. will check back in. Beep. Jr. Paul for free throw made. Dax for three. No good. Clyde finds Robert. Gainer three. Gainer Paul. They will clinch berth to the 4th seed with a win here. Gainer another steal. Oh, bad pass. Gainer, but out of bounds. 2:01. Beep. Remaining. Steven Nova and Lonzo Brown checking in for Jack Freeman and Ryland Freeman Jr. Thank you. Neither one of those guys have been any help. Miami still struggling here. Lonzo with 24. Yes! 27. And they have to debate whether to give him or Dax player of the game. Clyde, rebound by Dax. Dax finds Lonzo. Another three. No, not that time. Lonzo finds Dax though. No good. Gainer three. Gainer Paul. Nova inside. Nova shoots a long, wild three. Got the rebound. Throws it back down to Dax. Double team initiated. Lonzo finds Dax. And back out to Lonzo. Oh, they're worried now. Seems like Dax. Stolen away by Clyde on the foul. And you know, this is what they call RBA playoffs already here. 3 fouls by Dax Freeman. And an 85-83 scoreboard. Boo! And he missed that first one. Boo! Boo! You suck! Trash! And he makes that one. Makes it even worse. James, pull up. Yes! James Freeman, pull up jumper. James Freeman with that pull up jumper shot. Helping his team a little bit. Robert, he'll take a three. No good. Out of bounds. Miami down by 1. Nova, yes! And he copies James and just pulls up a 2. Gainer 3! Here's Dax for 3. Yes! Dax Freeman with a huge 3. And he gets that 3-pointer Miami's been struggling all night for. Yeah, they've just... Here in this Eastern Conference, Dax pulling up, and they've not been very good at that tonight. And he's got to watch his feet, especially on those jump starches. They break their feet, they got to go to surgery. So he's got to watch out for that, especially. Boston took a full timeout earlier. Gainer 34 points. He's going to wait 7. They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Bang! 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 Another three-pointer. Another three by Gaynor Paul. Wow. He's just unbelievable. 37 points for Gaynor Paul. And Dax was on him. And you look down at the clock as he gets that shot off. That was beautiful. I've not seen anything like that in many months. Great shot. Oh, another three-point. Gonna wait 7. They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. 5. They're gonna give 4 seconds. Miami's gonna take a timeout. Yeah, they do have a chance. That's all you can say. Now, I'll let you know in on this. 37 points and a victory makes Gaynor Paul player of the game again. He got MVP that one year. They eventually gave it to Connor Val. He did get a lot of credit though for all the things he's done. He won a championship with Andy Zam and Rockto Jet alongside that great unit. What did they lose from that unit though? I mean, they lost a lot. They had a couple veteran guys like Steven Nash, he retired, and Rockto, he retired. Rockto Jet especially, one of the best LA Wizard power forwards on every run that they've had. That guy's been there, and 8 championships the guy has. He has 8 championships. Nash has 11 because he was on Boston. He was with that championship core that last season, and he was with Miami on their 3 championships. He was there too. He was their small forward. Yeah, I remember that group. Nash. Mulder was there as well. Dax, James, and Zayn. And LaMarcus Aldridge Jr. LaMarcus Aldridge before James got drafted. James and Dax got drafted 1 year apart from each other. And it was Ryland, Nash, and Aldridge. And then Aldridge went to Cleveland. Played power forward next to Damon Smith for a while. Aldridge had a small career. Couple seasons, 5, 6, 7 seasons. Not many players stay for long in this league, They get lost, they get stolen, they get broken. All things that happens to toys, Miami's got to draw up a play to win this game, though. So we got to get back on the... And yeah, looks like they've known it since the beginning of the season. Dax will inbound the basketball. Look at how much this team has grown as a group, as a unit together. They know that. That's the best guy to get the ball in. Clyde is on Lonzo. He's saying he'll switch once Dax gets the ball. 5. And here 4. 3, 2, no good, and a timeout is called. 1 second remaining. He misses that 3 and grabs a board. 5, and here 4, 3, 2, no good, and a time. You know what Clyde was trying to do there, though? He was trying to take the ball away from him, and instead he initiated a foul, but it was too late. They didn't call a foul. Miami's got to regroup. And they're gotta be back now. Gaynor will guard Dax. And now Clyde will guard Lonzo. Here we go. Huh? Dax, 5, 4. Lonzo wants it for the win. No! Miami loses. And inside of their own crowd. But it was not enough. Hold up. Miami still wins the season series with this loss. That's why Clyde was trying to foul. He was actually trying to get the ball back. And he was telling Gaynor, we got to win by more than 4. And it's all good. They still won the game, but... But it's plus 2 points now, so 1 win apiece for both teams. But Gaynor Paul's going to get that player of the game he wanted. And great job for him, Boston. Boston's schedule. They have 1 more game left against Washington. We'll see when that is. It is at home, so they do get to rest a little bit for now. It was originally scheduled for 9:30. We're waiting for the exam result to see how good we did so that we know if we can play or not. More or not play at all, you know? Because we can delay the season. We have to do things based off a schedule. Schedule that lasts 15 hours. The droppage. You know, but let's talk to Gaynor Paul. Miami has a couple of games left. And they are hard. They couldn't beat Boston, so they'll have to play Cleveland and Baltimore too. They can't beat them either. It doesn't really matter what happens now, though, because they have clinched the 5th seed, and Boston is on the verge of clinching the 4 if they can win more games than Cleveland now. They have to win that last game now, because Cleveland beat Boston 2-0. So, yeah. So, if Boston can win that last game and Cleveland loses to Miami and has to lose to their other team that they're facing, which is Charlotte, who's dying to play so that they can see if they can clinch berth or not to the playoffs. They'll be eliminated after that game. They lose both of those, they'll be out. Let's talk to Gaynor Paul. This game took a little bit long. Gaynor, another player of the game for you. Another win for your team. How do you feel? Just taking care of business, you know. We working hard to maintain our reputation as a team, and we don't want to let them come in our way of what we got in our goals. That's your 9th player of the game this season. You've done a really good job all year long of keeping consistent, and now you're at 9. Yeah, that don't matter to me much. I'm just trying to win a championship, you know. I'm trying to play hard and play tough. All right, congratulations and congrats on 37 points tonight. Another great game for you. Thank you. Yeah, well, he just got paid. So, all of his money is in the bank officially. It was on the system, but it wasn't in the bank. They had it in the system. They were like, we're going to pay it to you. Players are getting paid now and feed up. He's going to get a little bit of a fee. He's only had 1 injury in his whole career that they've actually, repaired. If you get an injury and you don't get repaired, you don't have to pay, you know? He's gotten 3 pieces of his body chalked off. During the course of last season, it was that it got chalked off. He expected to a new level When John Carson retired, it took him a couple of years to get to that level. But once Annie Zam joined the squad, he was like, it's go time. You gotta win. And he was doing it for her more than himself because he's already won a championship. He won when he was a rookie. He had that Kobe Wellman type of career. Most of his career. Just an all-star. Sometimes made the all-star game. Not many of them. And then his last couple of years, he's become so efficient.